Will the finalists in original comedy join us down here at Contestants Row? While the special occasion speakers, would you join us up here on stage, please? There were 7 finalists in the final round of special occasion speaking. In 7th place, from Marion, Michael Breslin. In 6th place, from Revis, Jamila Gaucher. In 5th place, Haley De Silva from Downers Grove South. In 4th place, Zach Honer from Nequa Valley. In 3rd place, from Wheaton Warrenville South, Laura Trowbridge. Your tournament runner-up in special occasion speaking, James Ewer from Mattia Valley. And your state champion in special occasion speaking, from Lombard West, Bijoy Shaw. Your state champion in special occasion speaking, from Glenbard West, Bijoy Shaw.
I know I'm not supposed to be here right now, but just give me 8 minutes and I promise we'll sit down. Okay, so it all started this morning when I summoned a complete stranger to my house. I think it was called a Ubeth. You see, I get into it, and the guy was like, I didn't know that 7-year-olds were allowed to get Ubers. I was like, first of all, you're not even saying the name right. It's not Uber, it's Ubeth. And second, do you think I'm 7 years old because of my height? Or my charming baby face? To which he responded, oh, your height. He went on to tell me that he was a part of the TCI, Tall Clubs International. To be honest, I didn't know that you guys were a legitimate organization. So I looked you up and learned that your motto is raising social standards since 1938. Hilarious. And according to your website, you have to be 6'2" to get in, which I barely missed by an inch. And a foot. You see, I was tired of being made fun of. So I coerced the biggest group of short people I could find to crash your 2017 convention. Because it's time you come back down to earth. Heightism is a reality. It is defined by Merriam-Webster's dictionary as prejudice or discrimination against short people. We need to combat this notion of heightism, or else short people will continue to feel inferior to their vertically gifted counterparts. So, let's look up at the causes. Be physically stunted by the effects, before finally using a step stool to reach our solutions. Because we've got something to say. We are short and proud. Get used to it. While I was in the school bath, I asked the guy to turn on the radio, and he actually put on Randy Newman's Short People. The song literally contains the lyrics, "Short people got no reason to live." And this is the dude who sang the song in Toy Story. You know what So the other day I was watching my favorite TV show, Little People Big World. And a direct-to-TV commercial came up. In the commercial, there are two versions of pro football player Randy Moss, a tall one and a short one who clearly had a worse life. They portray petite Randy Moss as this pathetic, dweeby little dude that can't even reach the cereal boxes on the second shelf. So Randy Moss and I are a lot alike. Just like him scoring 156 touchdowns in his career, I scored 156 dates last month. Give or take 256. But his commercial does highlight negative stereotypes, such as short people being incapable of completing daily tasks. Jokes about the little guy may seem inconsequential, but eventually cause an incorrect view of short people in real life. Second, short people are biologically perceived as disadvantaged. According to Linda IHSA, a psychology professor at Michigan State University, the mentality of taller is better dates all the way back to when humans were nomadic hunters. She also states that being taller had reproductive advantages, aka natural selection. This stigma wasn't born yesterday, unlike me, who looks like I was born yesterday. The Uber driver kept up with the jokes. And I was like, look, dude, I'm not happy. And he was like, which one are you then, grumpy? Just like the number of shelves I can reach in the grocery store, there are two. Sometimes three if I'm standing on top of my arms. Well, short people are considered undesirable. According to the September 29, 2015 BBC article, study after study has found that taller men and women are generally considered more attractive. This proves that shorter people are unattractive by default, which adversely affects their self-esteem and happiness. But if Mandy from Modern Family can pull off being short, so can I, because we're practically the same person. Second, short people get fewer job opportunities. The Washington Post of September 24, 2015 furthers that Hillary Clinton's height has miraculously increased by 2 inches from the 2008 to the 2016 election, despite the fact that people her age typically shrink. Not like a, honey, I shrunk the kids kind of a way. More like a, honey, my bones don't work anymore kind of a way. Now, don't get me wrong, members of the TCI, I'm not trying to bash on Hillary. But what I am saying is that she purposely fabricated her height in order to get more votes. This is perhaps motivated by the fact that the same article states that 69% of election winners are taller than their opponents. Considering the Clinton campaign would have even attempted something like this, shows how much height plays a factor in job hiring decisions, be that elections or simple hiring. You know, it's as they say, one small step for man, one smaller step for BJoy. There are 2 solutions to our problem. First, we need greater representation of short people in positive lifestyles. We live in a media-saturated reality. And I know what you're all thinking. It's something along the lines of what esteemed actor and short person Gary Coleman once said. What you talking about, BJoy? But before you members of the TCI disagree with my argument, hear me out. According to Tim Borchers in his 2002 book, Persuasion in the Media Age, all individuals are heavily influenced by what they see in the media, and it dictates the way in which we perceive the world around us. It's all subconscious, just like my decision to go goth. See, my goth name is IHSA, like BJoy, BJoy, IHSA. Little guys in a positive light, we're all seen as Lord Farquaad. This further perpetuates the little man syndrome. I implore you to advocate for more small characters shown in a positive light, such as Ant-Man and Yoda, but fewer characters like Smeagol and anything Danny DeVito plays. Second, I bet you'll never guess the solution that I'm about to offer. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yes, it's cliche, but it is also of the utmost importance. The company Gap Jumpers helps clients do just that by making heightism and other physical prejudices a non-factor. They do this through the use of what they call the voice strategy, which in short, it was a good joke, guys. are blind interviews. This encourages employers to see the candidate's knowledge and personality over their physical appearance. Now, I'm not saying we run our lives like an audition for The Voice, Teen Adam, but by being aware of how appearance plays a role in our interactions, we can at least move toward a time in which heightism isn't a factor in our relationships or our success. Now, I know that I just spent the last 8 minutes making short jokes about myself, but it's important to realize that I'm only able to tease myself because I've accepted that my height is a part of who I am. It doesn't define my happiness or my success. Author George Orwell said it best: happiness can only exist in acceptance. This includes acceptance of oneself, and most importantly, the acceptance of others. Life is just too short to let height get in the way of joy. Because I was just a little short.